Feel like eating stew today and I have rice in my fridge. So I checked around and I found small turkey and stripes in my fridge. Now I'm cooking it with onions and fresh pepper with Maggi. No, actually. So now I'm trying to fry the onions. I noticed I don't have enough vegetable oil, but I just used what I have. Right now I'm cooking a stew, sharp stew that I can eat with my rice. So I'm frying the tin tomatoes with the onion. It's always good to fry your tin tomato, else you won't like the taste. So I'm adding small salt into the tomato. So that tomato I added is a pureed tomato. I also have the paste, but I'll fry the pureed first before the paste. So I put this stock, the meat stock aside. Now I'm adding my knorr cube and my adobo. I don't know what that is, but that was all I could find. And then that's my curry powder. I'm adding to the stew. I'm just adding whatever I could find in my kitchen right now because I'm so hungry. I need to eat this stew and rice, So I'm stirring it so it doesn't start burning. And I reduce the heat to 5 because when these things start burning, you won't like the smell and the taste. So right now, I think the puree has cooked enough, so I'm adding my paste to the stew. And I remember one thing as I was adding this, I remembered what my mom usually does. When my mom is adding her paste, my tin tomato in the stew, she makes sure she has hot water and then that she will add into the tin, and then she'll clean the whole tomato and pour inside. There's no waste in my house. So I'm cooking and I'm like turning out to become my mother. I remember when she does it, I'll be vexing. So, and I also like cleaning. You see how I'm cleaning that's what I do. I learned that from my father. I always clean my stove and the pot. I don't like seeing, so that when somebody enters my kitchen, they won't know exactly what I'm cooking. So I grew up becoming my mother. Oh God. And now I'm stirring the stew so it wouldn't burn. Look at the stew has turned out really nice. So right now you could eat it. So this fish, I remembered I have tilapia in my freezer, and then I also have washed beans. So this is the fish I want to use for my moi moi, and then this one I'm washing right now, but I'm using it for the stew. So but I'll boil it separately. So I've gone to the sink to wash it properly, and I'll put it in a separate pot and parboil it. And then after parboiling it, I'll put it in the air fryer. So right now I'm adding onions to the fish for my stew, but I'm not going to add it into the stew. I'll just cook it separately. But the one in the stew, I'm going to use it for my moi moi, which I'll make a separate video on how I wash my beans and store in my freezer until I want to make moi moi or akara with it. So I'm adding dry ginger into the fish, to give it that nice spicy taste. So now I'll add my knorr cube into my fish. So I want this fish to really taste nice. That's why I'm cooking it before frying it. I'm still cleaning. Now I have strength to. So I'll add a little bit of water so that it will get that. I'll have a fish stock that I can use to make my stew, since I don't have enough protein for the stew. So I've added salt into the fish. I'll allow it to boil a little bit. While I'm doing that, I'm turning my stew so it wouldn't get burnt. Yeah, this stew really looks good. You needed to perceive this. It smells really good. So since I didn't overcook the meat, I want to add it to the stew so everything will mix together and to give it that nice taste. Because right now the tomato is good to go, but I still need to fry it a little bit more so that the whole thing, the whole ingredients I've added will mix together with the meat. So I'm turning it so it wouldn't get burnt. I'm turning it carefully so that fish inside will not pieces, because I'm using it for something else. So right now the fish is good to go. So I'm bringing it out for the moi moi I'll make later, while the other fish is boiling. Yeah, look at that stew. Oh my God. If you were here, you'd be like, what's smelling? This is good. What are you cooking? Yeah, I've added a little water because I don't want it to burn. So that water is gonna help it cook properly. So I like to clean. This is not stressful, but I like it. That's me. And like I said earlier, that I wouldn't want you to come into my kitchen and find out what I'm cooking, except you see it. So that pepper I put earlier wasn't enough, so I added extra dry pepper. I love spicy stew, so that this one now is gonna give it that feeling while you're eating my rice and stew. You'll be drinking a lot of water or anything you have, any liquid you have around you. So right now the fish has boiled enough. I don't want to overcook it so it does not pieces in my, before I fry it. I still want it bulk or whatever they say. So I'll be bringing it out now to add into my air fryer. See how I'm turning it. I just feel like eating the. I'm so hungry right now in this video. I feel like eating the fish like this, but no, still meant for my stew. So now I'm adding it to. I'm putting it into the air fryer. Yeah, this fish, I can't wait. You see that head? That's very important. I don't joke with that tilapia head. So as I'm doing that, I remembered I have olive oil. So I'm going to be adding this olive oil to make it moist. Since I'm not frying it with oil, so I needed to make it moist. So I added a little bit of olive oil and I'll be frying it for 40 degrees. On 40 degrees for 38 minutes. Yeah, while I'm doing that, the stew, look at this stew, oh my God. You won't even know I didn't use enough oil. Yeah, but it's turning out really good. Yeah. You won't believe I ate half of the fish before it came out, but look at how it turned out, and look at my stew. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious God. And now I'm pairing it with my salad. Would you call that salad? My coleslaw and the boiled egg with my maltina. Bye.